Good morning, Devil Minioners. Tomorrow's the day, or technically today if you're in Australia. You lucky son of a gun. Episode 5, Season 2 comes out tomorrow, and all of us Armand Daniel fans are going absolutely insane because this is a moment we've been waiting for. This is what we have been waiting for since Season 1 came out. I am so unbelievably excited that this video is going to be very, very short, but it is going to be a theory of what's gonna happen in episode 5. I will be recording my full reaction to episode 5, and I will be posting that hopefully like the same day or the day after. Speaking of, I have my review of episode 1 and 2 of season 2, but I didn't post it because by the time I was like done editing, it was kind of like past its due date. I don't know if people would still be interested, especially with episode 5 coming out. So if you are interested in my analysis of like all the little Devil's Minion little clips in episode 1 and 2, let me know. I will post it. It's like 50 minutes, around 50 minutes, so it is a little bit of a chunky one. Same as my first full analysis of the trailers and teasers for season 2 and a little bit of season 1. But I would like to present to you and also have a conversation with myself what I'm thinking is going to happen in episode 5, trying to make sense of everything that we've seen in the trailer or the teasers, and we're just gonna have such a grand old time together. So we are starting off strong. We have teasers for episode 5, and the question that all the teasers have given me: are we getting just the interview, like Louis, Daniel, Armand interview? Are we also getting possible clips into Daniel's future that leads up to where he is right now in Dubai? Because we've only seen clips and teasers from the initial interview in episode 5. So I'm curious if we're going to be getting a little bit of anything else. So where I would like to start off is my thoughts on how Devil's Minion is going to happen this season. To kind of just state it plainly, I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. I don't think Devil's Minion is actually going to become Devil's Minion this season. I think, especially with the recent panel that came out, I don't remember who said it specifically, but they were talking about Devil's Minion and how like the fans are really, really into it, and they want to expand upon it. So I don't think it is fully coming to its blossomed state in this season, but I do think we are going to be getting the start, or like the inkling of the start between their relationship. So I have a few things written down that I would like to discuss, things that I've noticed, that propose questions that I'd like to handle in this video. But something that I've noticed is that I do miss a few key moments here and there within the series. I don't know, I just don't pick them up right away. Usually I see more explanation of these scenes and such on Twitter or in YouTube videos. So I might have missed a few key points, and if I happen to bring it up in a question, please let me know, just so it answers my question, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm pretty sure is going to happen is that Louis and Daniel start off the interview. Armand's going to be there, or maybe be like in the background. But here's another thing. This is what I just realized this. This is what perplexes me. We have a scene of Louis being like don't worry, start the tape. So Daniel most likely starts the tape between Louis and Daniel, like when they're discussing Louis' story. But then there's another clip of Armand starting the tape. He does like the finger drag and he starts it. So I believe that there are two main tapes that we are going to hear. The first one is going to be the interview between Louis and Daniel, and it's going to cut off there. and then we're going to get the portion of Daniel and Louis in the dining room, and Daniel's like, for me, tell me what happened. And then that's gonna be when we get into the knowledge of the fight that happens, like the more gruesome stuff. I believe that there's going to be a bigger fight between Armand and Louis in that scene that I will expand upon later. And then, maybe before or after, Daniel is going to listen to the other tape that Armand most likely started that recorded their interaction, which I believe takes all day. So I believe those are going to be the main portions, but then there also might be more Paris clips. I'm not really sure how much of San Francisco is going to take up episode 5. I do think it is going to be the majority of it. Like, quite literally, episode 4 cut off, like, in the middle of a sentence, which will lead into episode 5. But there might be a few things from Paris, some clips between Armand and Louis before the trial, because in episode 4, Santiago did get a hold of Claudia's journal, so I bet he, now with this knowledge and everyone else's knowledge in the coven, are going to be making things go really fast. Trial, boom, 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 everything's going to be kicking out. Getting into the San Francisco clips, Louis takes too long. We hear Armand telling Louis that it is now day, and he seems a little bit distressed about it. They both seem a little bit distressed, and I think this puts them in the situation where they can't really get rid of Daniel at this point, and they're just gonna have to, like, keep going. But we also, in episode 4, get clips of a body in a bag, so I don't know if they are collecting bodies just to dispose of them. I don't know why they would... I have this theory, but I don't have an exact answer as to why, and it might not come up in the episode. It might be a completely different thing. But I believe that Louis takes too long. Something happens that Daniel has to stay in the apartment, because why don't they want to kill Daniel? That's my question. Why don't they want to kill Daniel? I never read the book Interview with the Vampire. The only book that I have read is The Devil's Minion chapter in Queen of the Damned. I know, fake fan, awful of me. I'm so sorry, but we don't really get, as far as I know, Daniel does not have a name in Interview with the Vampire. He's just like the interviewer or the boy. I think they call him the boy. That's his name in the original book. But I'm I don't know why. I don't know why they want to keep Daniel alive, and maybe that's a question that comes up, because we also hear Daniel say in one of the teasers something along the lines of, how many people has Armand, like, let go, or how many people have survived Armand, or something within that category. I don't remember it specifically. I think they are going to have the interview and things are going to be going smoothly, not really smoothly, throughout the night, and then day's gonna hit after Daniel, like, says a wrong question, and then, like, Louis gets really, like, pissed and, like, beats him up or whatever, but there's a huge fight. But then the one clip with Armand when he goes, Lestat, 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 it is daytime. We can see the sun in the background behind the newspapers. So what I believe is going to happen is that Daniel is going to be in another room. Either he's going to be the one levitating on the chair. Don't really know what's going on there. Daniel's going to be either unconscious or, like, up against the wall and just, like, not the priority of the scene. And we are going to have Louis and Armand fight. I think Armand and Louis are going to get into a fight, because in episode 4, when Daniel's looking up his own name, we see 3 pictures. And if my eyes are not deceiving me, Louis looks hurt. It's not Daniel that looks hurt, it's Louis. So I think this is going to be a key indicator to when Daniel and Louis start teaming up, because Louis is going to remember that he and Armand got into a big fight, which will bring us flashbacks to the Lestat and Louis fight. So it'll be a borderline comparison between these two relationships that Armand has pushed in Louis' memory. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. And then, also in the scene where we see Armand sitting on the chair and Daniel's, like, hunched over in his, like, little mind-melting state, We hear Louis tell Armand to stop messing with Daniel, or like stop hurting Daniel. Louis does not sound okay in that clip. Why isn't Louis trying to stop it? Because he's hurt, because he is badly hurt and he's stuck in another room. So I think Armand will take all day to melt Daniel's mind. This entire time that it is daytime, he is messing with Daniel. He's going through his mind. He's reading Daniel his whole life. And then the bite might be a sort of like, ooh, you're gonna forget everything. But why? Why would he want to make Daniel forget everything? Like, why not just kill Daniel? Because obviously Armand is in this position where he does not like Daniel, so why not kill him? So, like I said, this is going to be a relatively short video, but I believe that's all I have to say. I am so excited for episode 5 tomorrow. Once again, I will be recording my reaction, so keep an eye out. I won't be able to put the whole episode in there, obviously, but I will be able to get all the juicy bits. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Devil's Minion Armand Daniel Day. Woo! Hope to see these two characters kiss. Stay strong out there, folks. See ya.